Yeah, spot. Blue 58!
I guess it's time to hop into our film room study. So let's jump in. We're going to start off. We'll get the Rams and the 49ers business out of the way. Okay. So what I want to look at, man, is Matthew Stafford again. I can't tell you how many times we've talked about him this season, right? I'm sure I think we've done film study on him, Cooper Kupp, at least each of us one time. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look back and see. But, man, this dynamic has been so incredibly efficient in making this Rams the Super Bowl bona fide team, right? If Stafford and Kupp doesn't work, I don't know if we're talking about the Rams as super, NFC champions right now.
Definitely not.
It has been electric. I think it's relatively close comparatively to Stafford's year with Calvin Johnson. It might have exceeded it. I think I'm not entirely certain on that. But I know statistically it's pretty damn close. And Matthew Stafford is under center for all of it. But we know that San Fran has given the Rams a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it was six straight.
He had, yeah. Is he? He might have just took a dump on our video. Oh, you were the worst, Prince. Anyways, so, yeah. So this postseason has done so much in the. For the legacy of Matthew Stafford. I think that's the biggest thing that I want to take away from this is that they traded him for this reason, to get him there, to get him that far. You take out Tom Brady. You take out, your NFC West rivals, the Cardinals and the 49ers. All right? That's a pretty damn good postseason run. And this 49ers team is no slouch either. It's a very good defensive unit. And they were making it tough. That's the point I was trying to get at before my dog started pooping on the floor. Anyways, the 49ers, they're making things tough. It was scoreless into the second quarter, actually. And right now the first play we're going to look at is that first touchdown, which was on the Rams. It was Matthew Stafford to Cooper Kupp. You guessed it. Cooper Kupp. If you want to see the original video, of course, I know I always struggle to get these YouTube videos up. I will have it up at some point. But if you want to watch the original video that we are basing our film study off of, it is the 49ers versus Rams NFC Championship Highlights NFL 2021 video. And we are 3 minutes, 4 seconds into it. It is the second quarter, 8 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in the first half. 3rd and 13. Very precarious position. An easy field goal for the Rams. But, listen, a trip to the Super Bowl is on the line. You got to score touchdowns. Mm-hmm. We were saying it yesterday when we were watching the Bengals game. We were like, you can't just score field goals against this team. You got to put touchdowns, and you got to put them on the board. So for our audio listeners, our video watchers, let's take a look and listen at this play.
Stafford, end zone, Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
Oh, okay. So here we are. A beautiful touchdown, a beautiful route. Cooper Kupp, man, surprisingly one of the best route runners in the NFL. He's, what I really liked about this play was how he attacked the seam. Right, that's a big deal. He attacked the seam. And he did. He weaved in and out of what San Francisco gave him, did his route, and caught a nice corner post, I think is the phrase for it. It's really tremendous. So that's what I wanted to break down. Let's take a look at the personnel for this one. So the Rams are in 11 personnel. All right, there is a running back off to the right-hand side of Matthew Stafford. And, of course, we have a tight end. We have an extra tight end on the line. He's on the left side of the offensive line, the very far left there. And it's shotgun trips strong. So the tight end being on the left-hand side makes, we've talked about this not as often as maybe some other plays and situations, schemes, so on. But a tight end being on a side makes it the strong side. Yep. All right, there's extra linemen, extra protection. It is the strong side, and our tight end is lined up next to two wide receivers. All right, that is OBJ, and I believe Van Jefferson down on the the left side of this offensive formation. On the top of the formation is Cooper Kupp. He's got one-on-one coverage. All right, it's the perfect scenario. You bunch up one side, you put Cooper Kupp, your X guy essentially. You put him on the opposite side where there's less people covering. It's the perfect opportunity to get a strike. And this is what they've done really well. A lot of good teams know how to do this well. They bunch the other guys up to pull defenders away, and you try to get one-on-one coverage with your X, with your true number one. So the 49ers in a 4-3. All right, cover one, they got one man deep, and they are playing. You can definitely tell as the play starts to unfold that they're playing zone coverage. Of course, we always talk about zone becomes man at some point. Every kind of coverage becomes man coverage at some point. And that's exactly what kind of unfolds here. But their guys are playing back mostly. I think Cooper Kupp is getting man coverage right over here. Of course, being on the right-hand side of the field. But yeah, let's start to watch this play break down. Mute it here for you. All right, so it starts off, beautiful snap, and Stafford showing that how good of a quarterback he is, right? I don't know if this is always intended to go to Cooper Kupp, but his first read is to the left-hand side of the field. Smart, right? That's the bunch formation. The group. That's the group, essentially. And I've said many times on the show how much I love group formations. There's a lot you can do with it. I mean, honestly, there's some really good possibilities here. They got to go. They got to get a first down. It is 3rd and 13. So this is more sure to pull some defenders off. And they kind of do. It looks like some of our defensive backs are playing for the Rams, the left-hand side of the field where that bunch formation is. But, that's kind of what they want, right? So Stafford sells it to the left-hand side, his left-hand side, the 49ers' right-hand side. And he doesn't necessarily like what he sees, of course. Like I said, he's got to get the ball in the end zone or at least get this first down. And what he does is he takes a look to the right. All right, his running back, which I believe that's Cam Akers. Right? Darrell Henderson's out, I think. Well, Cam Akers is the guy anyways. He's running a little route here. And we have some defensive backs, maybe linebackers, playing into coverage. He's guarding the Cam Akers, the running back. Cooper Kupp, seeing this, using, I guess, in a sense, using the distraction of Cam Akers kind of coming up for this little short route, gives him a moment of time to split, to get in between the seams. All right, get in between these defenders. All right, there's another defender coming up here, our cover one guy, our safety. That Cooper Kupp runs basically runs that corner post, runs to the corner of the end zone. And let's see, and there it is. Yep. He catches the seam. It's a dime. We love our dime phrase.
We do.
That is the best thing. And it is a dime, and Cooper Kupp has, people around him, but just enough space to do what he has to do, to make this catch and to put some points on the board. And it's a beautiful, beautiful pass. Again, it's safe. I think it's a safe pass. There's minimal risk of an interception, I think, with where the ball placement is. Minimal risk of that, and you can get a field goal if things don't go correctly. So they hit it, they get the points on the board, and boom. Cooper Kupp's 140-something yard day is, now we're cranking. We're cranking here. All right, so one last look at this play. I'll turn it up a little bit. All right, so the ball is snapped again. Shotgun, 11 personnel. Our tight end to the left-hand side. There it is, making his reads to the left. Maybe he's got something, but these defensive backs, these linebackers who are in coverage are, they're guarding this bunch formation, and Cooper Kupp, these guys just let Cooper Kupp go past him. Like nothing. No, there was really no pressing on the line, I didn't notice, either from the defense. They didn't really challenge him. They kind of let him go, which is a little weird for a Niners defense. They really did not. Yeah, see? This little route in here pulled them up a bit. And they're just like, our safety essentially has
Stafford,
Cooper.
end zone, Kupp.
And
He's got it. Touchdown Rams.
I mean, it's a great route, obviously, and I'm never going to take anything away from Cooper Kupp after the season he had. But that has to be a blown coverage with the way that cornerback. So the cornerback takes Cooper Kupp, lets Cooper Kupp go, looks like he's eyeing that running back, and then he bails on the running back like, oh, crap. So I don't know if there was a miscommunication and if it was man, because if that's the case, then the safety knows he just has to take him if he comes to him.
Right.
But the safety doesn't. He watches Cooper Kupp run at him and then takes him. And the cornerback is just sitting there in a soft zone, as if he's supposed to take the under and pass off the over. So I don't know whose goof up it is. I'm guessing it's probably the safety.
That's kind of what I'm guessing.
I'm thinking it's the safety that goofed up and for whatever reason didn't realize that, hey, if Cooper Kupp takes this to the back corner, that's your man now, because we're running too high safety or single high safety, and goofed big time.
Big goof, big spot, and Kupp makes big catches.
but an inexperienced wide receiver and inexperienced quarterback may not get to this play, may not get to this throw,
right?
Because he doesn't see the goof up.
No doubt. So this was big time play. Put Rams on the board and kind of set the trend. I know it took them a while to kind of get going again as far as scoring and stuff goes, but first points of the game, Stafford to Cooper Kupp. If you're the Rams, you don't want it any other way.
They were very committed to trying to run the ball. Is the one thing I kept taking out of it.
Yeah,
they really wanted to be able to run that rock.
They did a good job of mixing it up. It was definitely weird, but Stafford mixed it up too, which I got to give a lot of credit. Like I was trying to find a big time OBJ play, and honestly, a lot of OBJ stuff was just kind of go out there and catch the damn ball. Like there was. I mean, he's a good route runner, no doubt about it. Yeah. But he's grown on me as a receiver again this year, and I was trying to look for him, a big play for him, and OBJ became a big time threat for this Rams team, and that helps Kupp, that helps the run game. Their backup tight end, because Higbee got hurt.
Yeah.
Their backup tight end, I can't remember his name. He had some big time catches.
Yeah.
It all balanced out, and McVay did a really really good job offensively getting this team. Calling the right plays and getting this team in the right situation.
319! 399! 3-3!
Yeah, spot.